Debbie, I must say Heather Thomas is a good sport as Ricky Schroeder comes up to take his shot.
I agree with you, Howard. Ricky's ready. Look at it. His spirit's up.
Ricky Schroeder.
He's calling Heather back.
Good Lord. NBC throwing now. CBS out of it, 6 points as against 9 for ABC.
Accuracy rates, Ricky. Got ahead of him.
Hey, why don't you go play on the freeway?
I guess that put the kid in his place, eh, Deb?
I don't think so. I think Ricky is ready to get Heather. Up! Down she goes.
Quick hit for Ricky Schroeder. Obvious that this is an advanced young man for his age, apparently in terms of sophistication, having selected Heather Thomas as the donkey.
But it's getting competitive now, too, Howard. NBC needs these points.
They certainly do. If they can win in this event, they'll be right on the heels of ABC and will have passed CBS.
No way, Ricky! No way! Hey, you want to go free out? Look out! Look out! No, no!
Kid's got a good arm.
Heather's good at distracting, body and mouth.
Look out, Ricky! Now, Ricky, now watch out! Watch out! Don't hurt yourself!
Did it again. 6 points for Ricky Schroeder and for NBC thus far. And a thoroughly doused Heather Thomas comes out of the tank. Ah, that resignation, that look of utter resignation as she goes down. Well, now,
Ricky's such a gentleman, he's going over to see that she's okay.
I wouldn't be that confident with him if I was she. He's 8 going on 28.
That's
Phyllis Davis. And for her donkey, Tom Selleck.
Little entertainment for us women here. Little screams from the audience.
A little bit of the stripper. No, 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 no.
Don't we call him for a minute?
Okay, rag arm.
Ready. Stay behind the line. Put him in, fellas. I don't care how you do it.
Come on, Turkey.
Not close at all. She's got one throw left.
She gets him. I don't think he expected that.
I don't think Tom did either. He could displace all the water in the tank.
Mr. T!
So Heather Thomas has selected Mr. T as her potential donkey. Remember, she gets 3 throws, each dunk worth 3 points.
All right. Do I get any points if she missed? All right.
We have to have a group of people here.
All right, hold my towel.
All right. We have to have a group of people here to get this guy if he goes in.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Chad, come on up here.
All right. All right, look here. I'm going in and let y'all know my dolls are waterproof.
I want to get a derrick out here. I'm very serious. If this
Now,
guy
look here.
goes down, it'll be like
Hey,
looking for a shipwreck.
Look here.
Don't.
Just a minute before you go. Just a minute before you go, Heather, let me tell you. Hey, now you guys back here, make sure she hit it. Don't make the thing go down like it did last year. Trying to get pointers with the lady, you know. If she hit it, make it go down, I don't mind. But don't push the button if she ain't hit it. Because I will see you when I get out the water. All right, now. Mr. T!
What a character.
It's a good thing that water isn't any deeper. He'd sink like a stone.
In slow-mo, Robert.
He got everything he had coming to him.
Okay.
Okay, we're now ready again for the starting gun, the women's final. Gilbert to the left and to the right. Her opponent, Kathy Mason. Shatner didn't even have enough confidence in her at the beginning of the competition to use her. But look at Mason go. She builds an early lead. She's over the tires. And Melissa Gilbert had trouble with the tires, the monkey bars. And Kathy Masnick is in the lead over the short fence. Look at that jump all the way over the cushions, the water jump. Melissa Gilbert trying to close in. The battle is intensely close. Masnick, the apparent winner. Look at her tumble over. She's a gymnast. Wow. I don't believe this one either. That's Jamison Parker of Simon & Simon getting ready for the third men's heat. And that's his opponent, little Ricky Schroeder. And this should be a very interesting contest because Ricky plans to build a lead with a smaller size under that trampoline. We're ready for the starter's gun. And they're off. And Ricky, as expected, goes right under, but doesn't quite pull the lead he expected. At the tires, Ricky begins to build a lead. Astonishingly, look at him on the monkey bars, still ahead. But now the high fence, and that's a problem. Jamison Parker gets a big lead there. Over the water jump, and Jamison Parker will win. Nonetheless, a very, very sterling performance by little Ricky Schroeder. Let's talk to them. What a tremendous effort by little Ricky Schroeder. Unbelievable. Jamison, congratulations. That little kid gave you some go of it. Ricky, come here. You deserve special. I didn't think you could handle the bars. You handle them terrifically.
Yeah.
Huh? You thought you'd make up the time under the net. That would ultimately beat him. It didn't work out that way, but you deserve special congratulations, Ricky.
Tried my best.
You sure did. Terrific.
Gave me an impetus, I'll tell you that.
I thought he was going to use you up. You look afraid of the kid.
I was afraid he was going to chew me up and spit me out.
So there are their respective times.
Strength on the track. Getting behind too far, I don't think is going to make it very easy out there, though. Let's see how the kayak goes now. Lane 1, Growing Pains, rowing the first leg, Casey Winkler and John Scott Clow. Rowing the second leg, the husband and wife team of Joanna Kearns and Alan Thicke. In the center lane for the Insiders Miss Universe, rowing the first leg, Sean Weatherly and Stoney Jackson. Rowing second, Nicholas Campbell and Karen Baldwin. And in lane number 3 for different strokes, rowing the first leg, Captain Marianne Mobley and Steve Brady. And rowing the second leg, Dana Plato and the $6 Million Kid, Todd Bridges. Kayaks are set. We wait for the gun. Long wait, and now they are underway. Good push-off from Alan Thicke, and they take an early lead.
Growing Pains looks very good. Look at how they're keeping their oars in unison. They're keeping the boat straight, going right down the center, and just pulling away from everybody else.
And they're actually not really rowing in sync. It's amazing, Bruce, that they can keep that boat so straight.
They started off in sync, and then all of a sudden they lost it because they were just trying so hard to stay out in that lead.
Even so, they get around the first turn first. Both Insiders Miss Universe, different strokes, not too far behind.
Not far behind, but a very close race for second and third. The Insiders are keeping it down the middle.
Yep. Growing Pains still with a substantial lead and still rowing extremely smoothly. Now just a little bit of problems, but not a severe problem.
They are going to make their exchange. Let's see how they get in and out of the boat.
Looked like John Scott Clow might have gotten out of the boat just a little bit early, but still within the designated area. Marianne Mobley and Steve Brady out of their boat. Todd Bridges.
Oh! And they flip the boat over. A tough break.
Insiders Miss Universe second team on its way out now. Nicholas Campbell and Karen Baldwin. That's Todd and Dana still with a few problems.
Todd and Dana are going to have to do some moving to catch up over here. That was a tough break when that boat fell over.
Yep. What I've noticed in all the star games in the kayak race is that it's so tough to make up ground in this race unless the other team makes a mistake. So right now, the Insiders Miss Universe, as they come around the the buoy right there. They're going to have to make a mistake or they will get second place out of this.
Growing Pains clearly the leader right now. Insiders Miss Universe and Different Strokes not too far behind.
It looks like Growing Pains is going to do it. They've got a pretty good lead.
Substantial lead. And they are going to get there clearly in first place. So a good win for Growing Pains. They win another. Insiders Miss Universe will come in second. And more chance to celebrate for the Growing Pains team. Applause, and with good reason. They performed very well. They were rarely in any kind of trouble. Rode very smoothly, and they're 2 for 2 here. And the other side of the coin, the Different Strokes team finally making it in. I don't think there's any question but that bad exchange probably cost Different Strokes at least second place, and they might have even been in the hunt for first place. You could see when Dana Plato jumped in the boat, it just toppled the boat. She didn't get in squarely. The boat went over. There are the scores.